Yeah, so today I thought I would look at Harry and Meghan's Land Rover because I was reading an article last night about them, and it seems that the Land Rover has caused some controversies, which I completely missed. This was in a French paper, and it was written, it wasn't written like yesterday or anything, but it was sort of a critique of their Land Rover, and I was like, oh, I missed it. So yeah, I mean, they have this video. I had to turn off the sound because I'm really not sure about the music. I have to become a little bit more disciplined. But yeah, they have this Land Rover, and they seem to prefer it as their preferred means of transportation. And I'm just like, okay, I don't drive. I don't know any. The only car that I've ever really been obsessed with was the Mini Cooper. And when I still lived in America, it was my dream to own a Mini Cooper one day. And I think if I had stayed in America, I would have had my Mini Cooper by now. But moving to France, just that dream was put on the shelves. Perhaps permanently at this point. Because I mean, what am I going to do with a car in Paris? You know what I mean? It's just what am I going to do with it? But I've always loved the Mini Cooper. Anyway, is it a German car, the Mini Cooper? And the Land Rover, is that German? Is it English? What is it? Is it American? I don't even know. But apparently, Harry and Meghan prefer the Land Rover. And I'm like, what is it about the Land Rover that makes it such a sexy car for Harry and Meghan? So apparently in the Daily Mail a couple years back, I missed it. They did this whole thing about Harry and Meghan's Land Rover. I completely missed it because again, I don't know cars. I'm not a car woman. And but what an interesting car. I mean, it's 170,000 pounds. Like, I mean, wrap your head around that, right? And in this Daily Mail article by Charlotte Griffiths and Vishya Patel a few years for the Daily Mail. And so it says here that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's car similar to those favored by royal family, and that the couple were spotted motoring around near their home in California in this car. And it's basically the Jaguar Land Rover. I think that's English, right? Brand. They have a lease agreement with the royal household. So there's no question that Harry brought with him across the pond quite a bit of his royal pedigree, if you will. I mean, from polo to, some agreement or ownership of the Land Rover brand, which is fascinating. So he's basically, I mean, when they say he's setting up an alternative royal court across the pond, I mean, maybe there's some kind of truth there where he's just like, I will be damned. I mean, you're not going to kick me out of the lifestyle that I've become accustomed to, that I was born into, right? And try to throw me into a ditch, and impoverish me, et cetera, et cetera. I'm still going to have all of the trappings of royalty, plus I'm going to have my freedom. So you just made it better for me by doing this, is sort of how I'm interpreting Harry's situation here with this Land Rover thingy. Yeah, I mean, and I think that, in a place like Montecito, it just seems like a thrilling adventure to have such a car, like a Land Rover, because it's kind of rugged and stylish at the same time, and royal. So I think it's like the ultimate choice for adventurous souls like Harry and Meghan. And apparently the royal family, it appears, according to this article, they have a lease, like I said, with Land Rover. And according to the article, it was favored by the Queen and Prince Philip and also the Cambridges, now the Prince and Princess of Wales. However, it says here in the article that while the company has a lease agreement with the royal household, which allows them to use a fleet of its new vehicles, it is not known if the couple will, the couple still make use of this, given that they are no longer working royals. Then it goes on to say here, an Invictus Games source told the Mail on Sunday that the couple are not entitled to a freebie vehicle via the car manufacturer's sponsorship of an upcoming event, which was held in The Hague a couple of years ago. So, it's possible that they got a deal with Land Rover, actually. It says here, Prince Harry and Meghan said they had been cut off financially from the royal family after stepping down from royal life last year. Okay. And it says here that in the couple's Oprah Winfrey interview, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said they had to go for Netflix and Spotify deals worth an estimated $80 million to pay for his security after his family cut him off. Right. And so, yeah, that's where we are with that. So it looks like the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are going to continue to enjoy the trappings of, royalty. And in a place like Montecito, it just looks even, I think, sexier, frankly. It says here, with the Land Rover, from off-road capabilities to luxury amenities. Yeah, it's like you have here from off-road capabilities to luxury amenities. The Land Rover enhances Harry and Meghan's Montecito escapades. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So let's have you buckle up, darlings. And let's take a scenic drive with Daria, Archie, Lilibet, Harry, and Meghan. Offering the glimpses of the picturesque landscapes they traverse on lazy Sunday afternoons in Montecito in their Land Rover, right? Very cool, very adventurous, very sexy, right? It says here, discover how the Sussexes prioritize privacy and freedom, staring away from prying eyes while relishing the thrill of exploration in their Land Rover. Right? Exciting stuff. It says here, with its robust construction, advanced technology, and top-notch safety features, the Land Rover ensures a comfortable and secure journey for the royal family in Montecito. Plus, we'll highlight how its high towing capacity adds practicality to their adventures, whether they're towing trailers, boats, or caravans for their weekend getaway. So, it just sounds to me like those Sussexes know how to enjoy life, right? So join us as we uncover the magic of Harry and Meghan's Land Rover adventures, a true blend of sophistication, style, and the undeniable spirit of adventure. Don't miss out on this thrilling ride through the picturesque landscapes of Montecito. How is that for a description of this video, right? Settling in Montecito in 2020 following Megxit, Prince Harry and Meghan have introduced a sleek addition to their family's transportation lineup, a Land Rover SUV. Renowned for its off-road capabilities, durability, luxury, comfort and safety, Land Rovers are tailor-made for adventurous spirits like the Sussexes.